What are you guys doing?
Rivers. A little loud.
Back on the trail after a 5-day bachelor party break. Vasquez rocks. And going 65 miles to Hiker Town. Back on the trail again after some road walking. Stayed last night at Hiker Heaven and I had a relaxing time. Then I started a little late today around 8:30 and got Ryan here, so we're going to be doing about 10, I think around 15 miles today and maybe a little less. And then tomorrow we will go on to Casa de Luna, hang out there for a night. It's got about 3 miles to water, and that'll be like 10 miles on the day. And then I think we're going like another 5 to a campsite overlooking the lake. So it's been pretty good today. A little warm, but there's a breeze here and there, which helps cool you down. And we're on this uphill section that goes up over 2,000 feet. But once that's done, which is ends before the water source, then I think we'll be cruising for the rest of the day. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty nice out here though. Well, overlooking Agua Dulce, aka Sweetwater, and we're just probably about to go over this mountain so we won't see this view anymore. But we've been walking, you can see the trail down there and around here, so kind of been working our way up and almost to the top. 2 miles to water. The first day back has not been super easy. It's in the 80s out here and you're pretty exposed. And we've had to climb almost 3,000 feet today over 2 mountains. And it's just been really hot and there's not a whole lot of water either. So we're on the last stretch to a water source. There's a creek that we walk around for a mile. So we're trying to get there. It's like 3 miles ahead. And then call it a day, get some really good rest. And then tomorrow we got around 8 miles to Casa de Luna and the little town. Oh, here's another one, and it happens to be just 0.2 miles from my water source, so I'm kind of like to get where I'm going. This bastard is coming around the corner, and not a good spot to, he's not really looking in front of you. But I don't know, what kind of snake is that? Whoa, shit. Yeah, that's frightening. It's making a crazy noise. This was a campsite area. I'll be. Well, we're leaving Green Valley and Casa de Luna. Stayed there for 2 nights. Really, really awesome spot. Highly recommend to stay there. They got a little bit of everything you need. One restaurant in town that has really delicious homemade food and milkshakes. And Casa de Luna has a really awesome backyard full of tons of little spots to set up your tent. And they got a really good system. They got laundry, showers, bikes to ride into town, taco salad for dinner, pancakes for breakfast, hammocks to rest in, chairs in the front yard for everyone to hang out, crafts. You got paint some rocks. So Green Valley is basically over in that direction, and I didn't realize, but we just came over the top and you got this whole other town right here in the desert sprawling. So we really were just in like the canyon area, and locked in there pretty good. And you have all this other space out here just not even 2 miles away, but you would never guess it when you're inside there. Don't have the regular camera out right now because it's kind of wet, but this spot looked really cool. So it's a little wet today. Woke up, we were kind of in a cloud last night, so it wasn't really raining, but it was just misty and everything got soaked. And walking there's a lot of grass, not right here, but it just soaks your pants, and pretty much everything's just getting wet. Couldn't remember if this is what it looked like on the last video, but it's kind of crazy walking through here. So we're looking into a cloud right now. Not a lot to see. Woke up in the clouds and walked all day in the clouds, but finally see some light, and you can see the valley below finally. So we're walking into that. Hopefully it'll be nice and dry because all of my gear is pretty wet. This was the last campsite before Hikertown, about 10 miles from there. Woke up to a really nice view, and there's some snow on the ground, but by the time we got out of our tents it was all melted. But yeah, not a bad night. It's supposed to rain. Got a little bit of rain, but I mean the ground's dry this morning, so. So I'm just half a mile from Hikertown. So this will be the end of Southern California for me. I just did the section from Vasquez Rocks, about 65 miles with Ryan Hall, and we had a great time. It took us about 6 nights, I guess, and Now we're both getting a ride back in LA, and gonna take a week or two off and eat lots of food, hang out, relax, and get back on the trail in Northern California somewhere. I'll see what looks like a good section to get to from Sacramento, and hang out there for a while until some of the snow melts in the Sierra. So I'll try to enter from Kennedy Meadows going north sometime towards the end of June or early July. So that's my current plan, to do as much of California as I can this spring, summer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just sitting here at Hikertown. It's kind of a weird place. We've got all these storefront things, post office, sheriff, hotel, and they got these other ones, city hall, doctor's office. It's a weird place, but they had a cooler there. Just had a can of RC Cola, which was damn delicious.